here's a story from a distant star about a planet called Zarponia, where the people cried and shook with fear because the land was dry and the end was near. On an urgent mission to put it right, brave young Ziku, day and night, searched through space till in view came a spinning world of green and blue. Welcome to Ziku's Earth Adventure! And this is where it all begins in a world of science and earthling friends.
Good morning, all galaxies. Here is your intergalactic weather report. Today, the planet of Blazes will be so hot that inhabitants are advised to fly rather than walk. This report is interrupted by an incoming transmission from Zarponia. Prime Counselor Zed Zandor calling Pod Controller Ziku. Calling Ziku. Come in, Ziku.
Great Zarponian madness! A planet is just spun to your ship, young Ziku. Is the universe coming to an end?
Zowdy, Sandal. Not at all, Captain. It's just a ball.
Zowdy, Ziku. It looks suspiciously like planet Earth.
This ball is a model of planet Earth, but balls come in different pattern shapes and sizes.
And what are they used for?
Here on Earth, humans use it for all sorts of things like playing.
Playing? Playing? What is playing?
It's what they do instead of work.
Well then we need to stop playing so we can get on with today's mission.
It's okay. How's life on Zarponia?
Things are improving thanks to you and your missions. And I have another one for you today.
Zap it to me, Sandal.
We need to find out more about this blue planet you are on. I need to know about its structure.
Structure?
Yes, its structure. Find out what it is made up of and send us the information as soon as possible, Ziku.
Zoki dokie, over and out. Celine, please activate Zoom.
Do we have to? She's such a tiresome little probe.
Stand by for instructions while I go see if my Earthling friends can help.
Don't go giving me orders. Polish up your cameras and get ready to go out and record some pictures.
Zowdy, Boogie.
Hello, Ziku. I'm glad you came. Look, I was playing all alone and it's boring to play alone.
Can I play too?
Yes, Ziku.
This is fun.
Ziku, are you on another mission?
Yes, I need to find out more about the Earth and what it's made up of.
That's easy. So,
When I was on my ship high up, your planet looked just as small as this ball. It was full of a lot of blue stuff, and that's why we call your planet the Blue Planet.
oh, Ziku, I see what you mean. The blue part, all of this blue part is the seas and the oceans. And I see what you mean. There's lots of it. And this other colored places is the land. And most of our land is under the water. Catch.
What do you mean land?
The land is the place we're standing on right now. The hard and the solid parts.
But what's under the land?
More land, I suppose.
Hi, guys.
Zowdy, Bali.
Bongi, you know what you were saying earlier on? It's not only land. I learned all about it at school.
What are you eating?
It's an apple. Would you like a piece?
Yes, please. Thank you, Bali.
You know what, Ziku? The Earth is rather just like this apple. You see, the Earth also has a skin, which we call the crust. It's the solid outside part, which we know as land. And did you know that the Earth is covered by seas and oceans? Underneath the crust is the mantle, which is just like the soft white parts of my apple that I'm eating. And in the center of the Earth is the core, which is very hard.
So I see what you mean. The Earth center and the apple center are both called the core.
Yes, except the Earth's center is very, very hot and also very hard.
Zillion, come in, Zillion. Please download pictures of the Earth's core. Guys, now that we've eaten the apple, we'll have to make another model to explain it to Xandor.
I see, Ziku. I've got some colored Play-Doh we can use.
That's a super idea, Bongi. We'll start at the center and then work our way outwards.
But what can I do?
Well, a good scientist will always have to consult an expert. Who knows more about the Earth's layers?
Hey, Uncle Jake! He's the boss of all the miners who dig very deep underground. Maybe he has gone as deep as the core.
Don't be silly. You'll burn to ashes because it's very hot. Ziku, I'll go and talk to him.
Thanks, Mbali, and you can take my Ziku cam with you. And remember to switch it on before you start the interview.
Thanks, Ziku.
And always remember to tell Zillion when he must be ready to receive.
I'll do just that.
Hey, Ziku, look, take this red-colored dough and make a ball out of it while I go and get some more colored dough.
I better go and talk to Uncle Jack.
Zoopity zoop zoop.
You're back soon. Look, I've already interpreted information from Ziku into a drawing. See? There are 3 layers which show the Earth's crust, mantle, and core.
Zoom.
Exactly. All life on Earth exists on the land parts or the water parts that cover the crust. Also in the air or atmosphere, Ziku says, to fly above the Earth's crust and send back pictures to show us why the crust is the most important layer for humans. Bzzzt off, Zoom. Make yourself useful. I have incoming information from the Ziku cam.
Zillion, are you receiving me? I'm in Uncle Jake's office. Ooh, and I think he's finished with his phone call, so I really need to go. Bye.
Yeah. No problem, Philemon. When cellular Madoda Siavula, shaft number 2. Yeah, no more danger. Checked, rechecked everything. Thank you, Philemon. Okay. Hello, Mbali. Please have a seat, won't you? Look, I'm very pleased that you called me to talk about these things. I love to talk about my job. But tell me, what is that thing on your head all about?
Oh, you know me, Uncle Jake. Always wanting to get my facts straight. This is a camera, so I don't miss out on any important information. Okay, so question number 1. When you're mining, do you dig deep down into the center of the Earth?
Oh, well, no. We'd never be able to get to the core. You see, it's too far, and it's far too hot.
That's what I told Bongi. Sorry, Uncle Jake. So exactly how far is it to the core?
Oh, that would be thousands of kilometers in Bali.
I never knew the Earth was that big.
Oh, yes, it's very big. Yeah, but you see, our mines are only a few kilometers deep, and that would never be deep enough to get right through the Earth's crust.
So does that mean the Earth's crust is thousands of kilometers thick?
Well, actually, you see, the Earth's crust is only about 40 kilometers thick. It's the thinnest part of the Earth, you see. And if you take a look at my computer here, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, it varies, you see. At its thinnest, it's 10 kilometers thick beneath the ocean, up to 75 kilometers thick at its thickest, and that's beneath the continental plates. That's the landmass. Average 30 kilometers thick.
Whoa, that is still thick. It's further than the next town.
Aha, yes. But then there is the mantle. Now, that's the next layer just beneath the Earth's crust. And the mantle is 2,900 kilometers thick.
Whoa, that's like traveling from Cape Town to Zimbabwe.
Almost. But then there's also the core. Now, the core is like a large ball at the center. And that measures 3,500 kilometers right across from one side to the other side.
Whoa, that's like going from Cape Town right through to Tanzania.
Yes. Now you see why we would never be able to dig right down to the Earth's core. And besides, parts of the mantle are very soft and semi-liquid.
So do you mean it's sort of squishy?
Yes. But the core, you see, right down deep at the center of the Earth, that is very hard and very hot, almost as hot as the surface of the sun. Now, the Earth's core is between 2,000 and 5,000 degrees Celsius maximum. That means at its hottest. And the surface of the sun, now that is 6,000 degrees Celsius on the surface, remember. And that's the lowest temperature of the sun. You see, it gets hotter as you get inwards.
Whoa, Uncle Jack, how do you know all of this?
Well, you see, we learn a lot by looking at earthquakes and volcanoes, just exactly what happens inside the earth.
You know what? I'm going to use my notes to make labels for Bongi's model that he's building. Thank you so much, Uncle Jake.
It's a pleasure. I just have a call to take.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm going now. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes. Can you put me through to Philemon? Yes. Thank you.
Well done, Bali. I have interpreted the data from Ziku Cam. Now I can see that the Earth has 3 layers. The first layer is called the crust, and that's the solid outer part of the Earth. It is 40 kilometers thick. The second layer is called the mantle, and that's not as solid as the land. It is 2,900 kilometers thick. The core is the extremely hot, hard ball at the very center of the Earth. It is 3,500 kilometers across from one side to the other. Incoming transmission from Zoom. Zoom, receiving you. What have you got to show us? I do wish Xandor had programmed you to talk Earth speak. Because nobody here understands Arponian, that's why. Never mind, go ahead. The crust is the most important layer for humans. Most of the crust is made of rocks or boulders with a thin layer of soil on the surface. It is on this crust that they build their homes and grow crops to eat and feed animals that provide them with food. A lot of the crust is covered by sea, which also provides food. Deep within the crust, they mine metals which they use in many forms to assist them in their lives.
Zowie, this is fun.
Hey, Ziku, what color can we use to make the outside layer?
How about blue, like it looks out of space?
It's okay. You can do it.
It's okay. I didn't know you could speak Zarponian.
Hey, Ziku, I'm learning.
And I'm learning about the Earth's layers and what it's made up of. I can't wait to take this back to Zarponia.
Ziku, what are you doing?
See, Bongi? This is called a cross-section. I learnt about it, so Xandor can see what's inside the model. Xandor! Leaping Lunabugs! I mustn't be late for transmission.
Oh, she left me alone again. Oh.
Aha! There you are, Ziku. So tell me, what have you found out about the structure of the Earth?
Well, I know that the Earth is made up of 3 layers, but let's see what Zoomers came back with. Zap it to us, Zillion.
The outer layer is called the crust. Most of the crust is made of rocks with a thin covering of soil. The crust is 40 kilometers thick and covers the whole of the Earth. The crust is very important because humans and all plants and animals live on the crust. In some parts, the crust is covered by the sea and the oceans. In other parts, ice and snow may also cover the rocks. The mantle is the layer under the crust. The mantle is made up of many different rocky materials, and some of it is not solid. The mantle is 2,900 kilometers thick. The core is the hard ball at the very center of the Earth. The core is 3,500 kilometers across from one side to the other. The core is very hot and extremely hard.
And look, Xandor, I'll be sending you this model by Galactic Speed Mail.
Well done, Ziku. You have worked very hard. This will be a big help to Zarponia.
Does this mean I can go and play?
Oh dear. I hope those athletes are not teaching you any bad habits, Ziku.
It's fun playing at the wall.
Fun? I'm afraid to ask what that is. Oh dear. Just be careful, Ziku. Zarponia needs you.
Soki dokie.
Watch out! I'm getting out of here.
Zowie! Mission accomplished. Ziazoon, Zillion. Zigazoo, Zoom.
Good night, good Earth. Good luck, brave Zarponia.